Greetings and salutations, folks. My name is Nick, and welcome to Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, a game that I've heard is actually pretty good. It came out to relatively minimal fanfare, but a lot of people have been saying that's largely because of how terrible Marvel's Avengers was. And that led to, and a lot of Marvel's Avengers issues was less about the game itself and more of it as a live experience, and that kind of soured the well. I think I'm combining expressions, but more or less the point is, Guardians of the Galaxy didn't quite get its day when it released, but I believe in the last few years it has kind of grown a larger and larger following. More so than a cult, probably. It's even bigger than a cult classic. It's getting, I would say, closer to mainstream appeal than rather just being a cult classic, as it's kind of grown in appreciation. So I figure I might as well play it. We are playing it with streaming mode on. I feel as though that is going to be the main thing that is going to be affected by playing it as a Let's Play. While the game does seem like it borrows more from the comics than it does from the movies, it does seem like the aesthetic of the music is the main thing that's borrowed from the films. James Gunn's usage of pop songs and specific thematic musical pieces looks like that's going to be the main thing. But I don't know how much we're actually going to hear versus that with the streaming mode on. Also, I can see that Drax is learning sarcasm for dummies. Groot is watering himself, maybe. Gamora's in the background. We got Rocket doing no invention whatsoever. And Star-Lord just jamming out to tunes. And we are observing in absolute silence. Let us begin. Actually, hold on. Let's check to make sure subtitles are on. You never know what screen subtitles are going to be on. Under languages. That actually makes sense. All right. We got this. Probably. Guardians mode? So I know you only play as Star-Lord in this game, which I would argue makes a lot of sense, especially since, like, Marvel Avengers, you could play as a bunch of different characters, but one, it didn't really contribute as much to the experience, unless you were really, like, even if you were playing as, like, I never got to play it as a squad, so there's that. But you needed a lot of people to get all of the different characters up and running. And I feel like it's easier for a studio to just focus on one gameplay experience than multiple. Okay. I'm sure we'll be taught all of these things, so I will look at nothing. And then we've got Star-Lord's Peter Quill's home in the country. I admit, I know every... Is there a way I could turn off the display that says streaming mode on? That kind of bothers me. Oh, his favorite band is Star-Lord. I admit I know very little of Let's see if I can turn that thing that says streaming mode on. Or will that just be there the whole time? Always existing in the corner of my eye. Like, thank you. I'm glad you included this option in the game, but... But you do not have to consistently shame me this entire time. Alright, what are we listening to? Oh, there we go. We're listening to Zero to Hero. Star Ride Together. We got such amazing hits, like A Bit of Good, A Bit of Bad, Space Riders, Ghost, Watch Me Shine, We're Here. All for One, No Guts, No Glory, and the band. Star-Lord, achieve escape velocity. 2 years ago, Star-Lord were touring in a Chevy Econoline van. 4 musicians, 1 faithful road manager, a husky named Coda, and a whole lot of equipment crammed into one vehicle as they drove up and down the West Coast over and over until finally the engine caught fire. Last year, they were touring in another Econoline. That one was painted orange and nicknamed the Electric Tangerine. But now that their single Watch Me Shine has rocketed into the top 10 and they've kicked off their first nationwide tour, they have a gleaming luxury tour bus, all chrome and aerodynamics. We call it the spaceship, says Steve S., Star-Lord singer-guitarist with just the right amount of pomp. There was a lot of hard miles before Star-Lord boarded the spaceship. The story starts back in 1979. Okay, so, like, this article has, like, multiple entries. We got 2 years ago, a different Econoline, them famous, and now we jump back again? It's a lot of jumping points. Just pick a... Like, usually you would, if you wanted, you could do the whole in medias res thing. Like, you might start in the middle of that story, and then you just go back. You don't, like, have multiple jump cuts. There are a lot of hard miles when bassist Yannick T and a drummer Vince T, and nobody has last names, were 2/3 of a band called the Holy Roaming Empire. You may have noticed that Star-Lord's members eschew full last names. There we go, air of mystery, dude, Yannick says with a lopsided grin. 2 years later, on a club tour of Canada, they met Steve and lead guitarist Johan B. in Montreal. After they performed on the same triple bill, everyone went out for pastrami sandwiches at a late-night deli. A few months later, after the lead singer of Empire had a nervous breakdown and moved to Bora Bora, the surviving rhythm section invited Steve and Johan to come down to LA. Johan says, "The first time we plugged in, we knew it was magic. Or maybe technology that was so advanced that you couldn't tell the difference. But probably magic." That's one of Isaac Clarke's 3... What was it? Is that one of Isaac Clarke's 3 rules? Or am I confusing him with a different... I think that's Isaac Clarke. Now, like, Isaac Asimov is the rules of robots. Isaac Clarke is, like, science that is sufficiently advanced becomes indiscernible from magic. Calling themselves Star-Lord, they hit the road, opening up for acts ranging from Blue Oyster Cult to X to Steel Town Rockers. The band says that Rockers' gig was the only time a crowd chased them off stage. He was really cool about it, Vince says of guitarist Johnny D'Agostino, but that whole steel mill crowd was there for those kids and only them. He shrugs. They earned their name that night. The quartet recorded a demo featuring some of the songs they had hammered out on the road. Bit of good, bit of bad. We're here, which led to their signing with Amazing Records. Their debut album, Space Rider, released this past October, and the video for Watch Me Shine seemingly played every 20 minutes on MTV. Made them overnight successes, if you ignore how it took them about 1,000 overnights to get there. Honestly, that's the overnight success I would like to be at this point. The nerve center of the spaceship is the Black Lounge. That's where you find a Nastasia Kinski poster. The TV set usually playing a Richard Pryor video cassette. I do not like how the word video cassette is edited. Like you have Vide on one line and O cassette on the line below. And Yannick's freaky collection of direwolf bones. And on my 3rd day on the road with Star-Lord, when I've already seen them rock crowds in Milwaukee and Chicago so hard that they didn't know what hit them. Oh my god. After 3 of the 4 band members stagger off to their bunks, that's where Steve finally sits down at 4:30 a.m. to talk. There's nobody here except a few ghosts, and I don't care. Let's rap, he says. Where does Star-Lord's name come from? Oh, we were sitting around having a few laughs. Well, maybe more than a few. Somebody was joking around and said, "Oh, Steve, you're a real star." And then someone else shouted, "Yeah, he's Lord of the Stars." We looked at each other and immediately switched it around. Star-Lord. It gave us our identity, even affected our lyrics. What song on the album turned out differently than you expected? The Darkness Inside. It was a personal song about some of the demons and struggles I've dealt with. But I think I imagined it differently when I was writing it, slower and quieter, maybe because it was written from such a personal place. But Star-Lord is fast and loud. When the band argues, what do you argue about? We get along great. If we do argue, it's usually about who gets the last slice of pizza. Okay, that's the most bullshit answer ever. Also, I feel like at this rate, this Let's Play is going to be 1,000 hours long. My apologies. Has the band had any run-ins with the law? Being perfectly honest, for me and maybe for a few other guys in the band, that would be a solid yes, but I'm not sure it's safe to print. That's a story for another night. We're far from being angels, maybe fallen ones. After hours of late-night conversation, the sun rises. The spaceship keeps cruising. Steve looks out the window at Dawn's rosy fingers. I need to sleep before we get to Kansas City, he says. Standing up, I do my best work in my dreams. Oh my gosh. Star-Lord's record, Space Rider, only got 3.5 stars. If you're looking to fulfill your recommended daily allowance of guitar-crunching, fist-pumping rock and roll, this promising debut album from Canadian-American quartet Star-Lord has you covered. 10 songs with low nutritional value but plenty of sugar rush. Star-Lord don't reinvent the hard rock genre. Okay, that should be Star-Lord didn't reinvent the hard rock genre. But with a soaring anthem like Watch Me Shine, they don't need to. What sets them apart from peers? They live in outer space. With a few exceptions, combining science fiction with rock and roll has mostly been the purview of prog rock bands. Think Starship Troopers or Set the Controls for the Heart of the Sun. The album length opus 2112, Star-Lord embrace those extraterrestrial themes in their name and in their lyrics. Solar Skies begins with frontman Steve S. belting out from a dying world they came a million light years away. But Star-Lord's not into guitar solos that stretch on for 12 parsecs. For this band, sci-fi is the rocket fuel that makes their album rock even harder. That's actually probably the most accurate use of the phrase parsec, considering it is a measurement of distance.
Birthday boy? No wonder you couldn't hear me. Is that your new tape? Star-Lord. Who's the guy with the scary eyes?
He doesn't have a name. He's one of the space riders. And he's not scary. He's cool.
Your space rider certainly got his hands full. Pretty far out.
Nobody says far out anymore, Ma. Ma!
What?
Nobody says far out anymore.
Oh, well, your mom does.
I
Maybe
still
you should
say
see if we can
groovy,
get tickets
and
to
that
see
was dead before I was. Was that dead
Your
before
mom
I
may
was
not like
born?
it, but I was
Yes.
quite the rocker when I was your age. Your father and I would just lie on the hood of my old Chevy and listen to Black Sabbath and...
You like Black Sabbath?
Like I said, your mom's cooler than you think. Oh, we'd look up at the stars and he'd tell me all about the places he'd been.
Mom?
How about some cake, huh?
Yeah, I'll be up in a sec.
You said that 15 minutes ago. If you don't hurry, I'm gonna eat that whole cake myself.
No, you
Look,
wouldn't.
there might be an entire Rolling
wouldn't.
Stone album.
Hey, watch the hair.
There might be another. Oh, what did you step on? Is it a
Talked
Lego?
about you leaving your toys on the floor.
It's not a toy. It's an action figure.
More like an action landmine. Stab your foot. I will.
He doesn't even... Never mind.
Years. Look at you. Where does time go?
I'll be up in a sec. I promise.
Right.
So yeah, maybe there's a whole nother article from Rolling Stone that I need to read. Alright, I guess... Like, we probably can't do much with the cassette player. We can probably skip ahead. Ah, we can fast forward, rewind. Alright, that's fine. But I feel like this really emphasizes, like, Star-Lord just being a lame character. And I say that in... as a good thing. Like, that he... Oh my gosh, look at that... Oh, black eye also. Look at that mullet. Like, that he named himself after, like, a B-rated band.
Oh, man. Traveling through space must be amazing.
It must be. Alas, I was born too early for space travel, too late to explore the world, but just in time to read fictional articles of Rolling Stone during a Let's Play of Guardians of the Galaxy. What do we have here? Agent Angleworm and Immortal Joe and Hero Guy. Oh, that's my favorite superhero is Hero Guy.
This will be worth hundreds of dollars someday.
It's a Marvel Comics. Oh, what do we got for this Atari? Or no, this is not Atari. This is
This is
Intellivision.
embarrassing.
Gateway to Apshai? Oh, ColecoVision. Never mind. Okay, Janie's high score looks insurmountable in comparison. Well, which game is that for? Is that for Neon Surfer?
3 natural ones in a row last game. Some barn I turned out to be.
Alas, there's always going to be
It's
the
pretty crazy that all that
capacity
destruction
for a
started
one.
from one little mistake.
Is that a Is that a... Oh my gosh. I feel like words have abandoned me tonight. An indication of where this story is going. A lot of bad things, starting with one little mistake.
Need to build up my calluses.
Stairway denied.
Keep hitting those dingers, George. You'll make it in the Hall of Fame for sure.
Nuke game as opposed to war game.
The movie was okay. The soundtrack really kicked butt. Fingers are still cramped from trying to bookmark pages. I know that's not how you're supposed to play, but I'm tired of dying everywhere.
Death Trap Dungeon, a thrilling fantasy adventure in which you are the hero, complete with combat system and score sheet. Pineapples of Angst? We got Astrology, A Journey to Space, What a Scene, Ancient Myths. Oh, hold on, Rubik's Cube? I've never solved this. I don't know how.
I'll just peel the stickers off and put them in the right spot.
I feel like that's the only way I'll ever solve a Rubik's Cube. The thing is, like, I know there's a trick to it, but I feel like if I just look up what the trick is, like, do I make any claim that I solved the puzzle, or did I just look up what the trick was? Ah, we got Tron. Because Tron is owned by Disney. I still have yet to see Tron Legacy.
I can't believe I caught this. That Maiden show was awesome.
Is Steve Harris a band member for Iron Maiden? I don't actually know that. How can I look at The Lost Star Walker?
The final battle was awesome. Looked like the heroes were done for, but they pulled it off.
I know, that never happens.
Peter Quill. Peter Quill, wake up.
Holy crap, Drax. You gotta stop doing this, man. It's weird.
We are approaching the quarantine zone.
How long was I out for?
15,338 ticks.
How long is one tick?
The betrayer is ready to begin her mission. She has requested your presence in the cockpit.
Gamora's on our side, Drax.
She is the spawn of my sworn enemy, a murderess and a traitor. I do not trust her.
Well, try. We're supposed to be a team.
I make no promises.
I feel like that's the understandable main complaint about Drax's character development in the movies. Is like in the first movie, his character development actually seems more important. That like his fight against Josh Brolin. That's the best I've got right now. Like, but once he was defeated, like, heck, even in Guardians of the Galaxy 2. You got the finger gun. Oh, double finger guns.
Oh, it ain't just a junkyard. The quarantine zone's the biggest pile of galactic war debris in the known universe. Just think of all the tech we can find.
Let's see, we got a $10 bill there.
Hey, it's only illegal if Nova Corps finds us inside, which they won't.
Groot's right to be nervous, Rocket. Don't underestimate the Nova Corps.
Oh, come on. Am I the... Oh, there you are, Quill. Tell Groot to stop worrying about getting arrested. I am Groot. I'm not overconfident. I'm just the right level of confident.
Arrested? For what? Our ship just accidentally slipped into the quarantine zone.
Oops, our navigation malfunctioned.
Oops.
How would we accidentally cross into the Nova Corps force field?
Details.
I'm unconvinced by these arguments. Thanos. Wow. That took way too long. So yeah, like Drax had
Our buyer after we catch the monster?
Not so sure about tooth cleaning tablets. Manual brushing is where it's at.
I'm reminded of the TV show Farscape that had like a worm that you'd like drop into your mouth that would like eat up all of your bacteria. Don't swallow the worm. Oh, hello.
What do you mean you never called her back? Don't know if you noticed, but we're flarkin' broke. What? Wait, what kind of escort was that contract about? Yeah, maybe I'd rather be broke.
Is that the quarantine zone that we were discussing? But yeah, Drax had more of a story when he was worried about Thanos. But when they weren't fighting Thanos,
This moment of quiet reminds me of the legendary siege of Seknov 7.
like even in Guardians 2,
It is said that
when
Lady
their
Hell
story
held
like
her
went
breath
diverted
for 10 moons
way
while
away
riding
from
across the
Thanos.
stars on the back of a great horned
Did that
beast.
come after?
When
No,
she
that came
arrived-
before
She
Avengers.
exhaled, and the wind blew away the Shatari.
Indeed, it did.
If he realized it didn't make no sense, he wouldn't be telling it.
Nice.
Okay, can I just pause it? Okay. We'll carry on. We don't need to worry about
Laura?
Up here, Peter.
the licensed music.
Hey, that's my chair.
For my chair-related
Then why aren't
needs.
you in it?
I was, strategizing.
With my finger
One
guns.
thing to get into the zone, but we still gotta catch that monster.
Right.
So did I miss anything?
Other than a ton of suspicious glares from Drax, not really. Now, if you're done strategizing, feel free to grab your seat. We're almost ready to go.
Yeah, that's a nice holster for a sword. Okay, but before we grab our seat, Gamora, let's talk.
Once we breach that force field, there's no going back.
Your black market codes are gonna crack that Nova net, right?
Yep. As soon as you enter them in your console.
And the Nova, they kind of like disappeared after the first Guardians movie.
Morgoth be with you.
And I want to say they were largely destroyed after that point by
Morgoth is the
Thanos.
politest
So
thing. Cathathian customs don't make no sense to me, bud.
Guide.
Nice gizmos, Rocket.
I'm calling them thumpers on account of the noise they make. Assuming we get past the force field and reach your coordinates in one piece, all we gotta do is set them up, and these babies are gonna draw out our monster in no time.
How's that even gonna work? The thumper goes beep, 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 and the monsters come running?
It goes more like, wah, wah, wah.
Holla, rocket!
This ruckus at once.
And then the monster comes a-running out of its hole.
Are you sure about that?
Hey, all my intel came from your source.
My sources are very reliable. Those coordinates are 100% pointing towards a rare, elusive, priceless creature.
With no physical description to go by.
What do you think elusive means?
Don't matter what the monster looks like. As long as it's got ears, you could be sure my thumpers are gonna drive it right into our arms.
Is this the mistake that starts off that makes everything go bad?
Rocket! Why are the array cables everywhere on the floor?
I'm working on it!
Nice. Rocket finally cleaned up the fur balls.
You're welcome!
You want how much for these things? When I said matching gold costumes, I meant gold color, not actually attacking gold. We want potential clients to think we've got wealth, not wear it right on our sleeves. That makes us a target. Here's the deal. When the time's right, we'll give you these costumes a test run. If they survive it without any holes, I'll settle up with you at, say, 6% of what you're asking. Best I can do. They look flarking amazing, by the way. Is flarking the swear word of the galaxy? What was the swear word from,
Oh yeah, you remember that dealer who asked about the emitters? After you left...
from Firefly?
He leans over to me, and he says,
Dazzler.
What do you need these for, then? Yeah, like I'm turning the Milano into a dance club or something.
Please refrain from creating this club of dance.
Yeah, we all know how you feel about dancing. Well, what was I supposed to tell him? I need them to build some ultrasonic lures so my team of ex-cons can trap a...
Drax! About Gamora.
Can this not wait, Peter Quill? I am readying my body for battle.
You know we're supposed to capture this monster, right? Not kill it?
Of course. But I suspect it will not go down without a fight.
Cool it, Muscles. Lady Hellbender ain't gonna buy damaged goods.
I will aim to preserve the integrity of the beast as best I can.
Good.
All right.
What is it?
Dude, take 5. We gotta talk about that Gamora thing.
She's waiting for you in the cockpit.
I already checked in on her. You know you're not subtle with all that staring, right?
Subtlety is neither my strength nor my intent.
Look, I know you're mad about being on her team for the mission, but could you at least try to get along?
I doubt I would succeed.
Just because you think you'll fail doesn't mean you can't try.
All good, buddy? You know, I don't understand you, Groot, but I'm gonna assume you just said something super kind and
Oh.
thoughtful.
What did the tree say?
No idea.
That's interesting. The idea that both Star-Lord and Drax don't understand, what Groot is saying. Whereas, like, by Guardians 2... I guess, no, in Guardians 1, I don't think he understood what...
Of my official team membership badge.
Drax, once again, there is no official badge.
Nobody has a
Obviously,
badge.
you would not have one, assassin. The small one indicated the procedure is a well-guarded secret.
Rocket, stop messing with him.
She's only been here a few months, but her room's already decked out.
And is probably the cleanest and most organized, but also she is an assassin. Also, she has her little figures there. She covers up her mirror.
Rocket!
Oh, and there's Thanos. Just a picture of Dad.
I'll do it as soon as I reconfigure them.
Enhancing focus and attention, strengthening willpower, improve immune functions.
Magnetized connectors.
Wonder if Drax was allowed to decorate his cell in the kiln.
Oh, and then there should be a picture of Drax and his wife, who was killed by Thanos. Ah, sarcasm for dummies. I guess at this point, I do have to wonder how much of Guardians of the Galaxy I only know from the comic, like I only know from the movies, and how much of that aesthetic is not in the comics. Look, you got the refrigerator door open. What do you expect to do? Cool down the whole ship? All right, let's go breach
Ready
the
now?
Nova Corps.
Now.
If His Majesty will do us the honor of taking his throne.
Let's go breach the
Alright.
Nova Corps' shield.
Okay, here we go. Rocket, Groot, Drax, get in here. We're going in.
We still have a few ticks before the next time window, actually.
The next one.
Nova Corps security grid resets every rotation. We want to be in and out before our code expires, or we'll get stranded.
And if we wait for the next reset, we'll get a full rotation to do this. Nice.
Oh, why's the Novanet still up? Thought we were going in.
Well, it appears the assassin's contacts are as untrustworthy as the betrayer herself.
Oh, please don't tell me Gamora's backdoor codes are bust. We nearly went broke getting them.
Relax, Rocket. We still got a few ticks before the next time.
How long is a tick?
The network just reset. You can enter the sequence, Peter. 0451.
That's it? 4 digits?
Suspicious. These security measures are too simplistic for Nova Corps.
It's not that simple. The code only works on this date for this ship.
Oh, I get it. Gamora's codes are more like an encryption key of some sort, designed there.
The quarantine zone. High security Nova Corps sector. Somewhere in the Andromeda Galaxy.
And we're in.
Incredible.
I realized there was so much stuff left after the war.
Restraint wasn't very popular in the Shatari army, especially with Thanos in charge.
It's probably all harmless now. I mean, Nova Corps had 12 years to get rid of the heavy-duty explosives, right?
That's why I like you, Quill. You're so pure.
I'm sure they did that during this time.
The wonderful and terrible things I could do with all this tech.
Stay focused, Rodent. We did not come here to scavenge.
Why not? The Milano's weapons.
There's still dead bodies. They didn't even get rid of the dead bodies.
The beast that we seek is far more valuable to the monster queen of Seknarf 9 than any illegally acquired salvage.
Whoa!
Place is really shifty.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing a monster, but that big cylinder up ahead looks like the mining ship Peter's friend said to look for.
Friend.
For a night? And you'll see the monster soon as we place Rocket's monster summoning thingies.
Flark, yeah. Groot, Quill, suit up. Team Rocket's up first.
I still do not understand why I must remain on board with the assassin.
Because you're part of Green Team.
You assigned me to the team before you named it. My skin is not green. It's teal. Teal?
Sorry, I only speak in Roy
Listen,
G.
if we wanna
Biv.
trick the monster into going inside that mining rig, we need to place thumpers on both sides. 2 sides, 2 teams.
And 2 clicks to the drop site. Ground's too unstable to land the ship. You'll need to jump.
How long is a click?
That's our cue. Let's go, Groot.
Don't worry! Once the thumpers are placed, we'll meet in the middle and we'll capture the monster. Together.
Very well.
Thumper 1, done.
Meet you at the rendezvous point.
Gamora, take care of my baby.
It's a ship, Peter, not a child.
Ah, whoa! Can you imagine?
What, the pink goo? It's custom nanoresin, designed to keep all this war stuff from floating away.
You picked up 20 components. You got the turbo laser.
Hey, starboard! Wrong way! Nah, it's totally safe. Now, can we please focus less on the toxic goo and more on all
Enough
the cool
food
war
and
junkers together?
supplies to support
I didn't mean
one
toxic
platoon
toxic.
for
Or,
7
Don't put it in
cycles.
your mouth, toxic.
Okay.
Everybody keep an eye out for any good
Oh.
scrap or components. Okay.
Oh!
You okay, Quill?
Yeah, I think so. This, big resin stuff's definitely strong enough to hold this place together.
Oh, yeah. Definitely, probably strong enough.
Okay, I for some reason expected his jump to be a lot
Just
higher.
imagine what kind of blasters the Jatari had to use to wreck some of these frigates. I'm not being insensitive. I'm curious and kind of jealous.
Also, I imagine I'm not expected to have this on. Like, this isn't detective vision. Is it? Parasitic foreign organism.
Don't know what it looks
Fragile structure.
Will neglected to get that info while he was flirting on Contraxia.
It'll look like a monster worth selling. And I wasn't flirting, I was drinking.
Is that better? I don't know if that's a saving grace there, Peter.
I'm thinking that big cylinder thing is our rendezvous.
Yeah, that's the mining rig.
So weird seeing it all clustered together like this. Bits and pieces of a war that spanned the entire galaxy held together by pink goo.
Ebrium-based nanoresin.
Whatever. I'm just saying, it's a lot to take in.
Excellent. We can
I heard
climb over low
Novacore once
obstacles.
wanted to cover entire planets in Novanet. You know, I think I do sort of get it. Thousands of worlds fighting for some fleeting greater good. Guess it is kind of poetic. Cheer up. Just because the war was horrible doesn't mean there wasn't good times along the way. Yeah.
Yeah,
am mostly
the real
talking
war
about
was the
stuff
friends
blown
we made on the way.
Settle an argument, Prudent. What is this omnipresent pink substance made of?
up. You mean the Ebrium-based nanoresin cluster foam?
Never trust something with that many dashes in the name.
Is it caustic?
Not if it stays outside you. Just don't eat any, or get any in your eyes. Whoa!
I'm okay.
Ha! Almost made yourself a very late war casualty.
Not funny.
This battle's still claiming lives.
You know, I like this. This is fun. The three of us, hanging out, just like when we started this gig, before you-know-who joined us. I do not hate everybody. I tolerate Quill. Quill's a swell guy.
I hope you get that promotion, Rocket.
Come on, Rocket. Drax and Gamora are valued additions to the team.
You're only saying that because she's listening.
Is that why your plan has Drax and I taking the ship?
Maybe. Hey, can't a guy want to spend some quality time with his friends?
Groot.
After we sell the monster, I say we head to nowhere. Do some gambling. I am Groot. You can't bluff your way out of a plantain pot. But then, neither can Drax. Taking his share will be easy. I'm Groot. Gamora? We'll definitely have to watch out for her.
Also, maybe we shouldn't just immediately throw all of our money away in casino.
Pretty sure that way's a dead end.
You sure?
Ah, there we go. Path's this way. Come on.
How can you even tell?
Just trust me, all right? Hey, Groot, you think we can find pieces of the Tryon Shard in here? You never heard of the Tryon Shard?
No.
You happy, Quill? You found the thing. I told you was there, but you didn't listen. A dead end.
The mythical void.
That's it. Walk of shame.
Thank you,
Of
Rocket.
course he could know. I told him.
But I still wanted to look just the same. I write this report so the efforts and the courage of my people may echo throughout time. We had finally accomplished the unthinkable. After generations of war, we put aside our differences and united to achieve our dreams. I am dictating this message from the first interstellar Bildarian vessel, our pride, the Starbursts. Everything we suspected was true. There are people out there, countless other worlds, some of them far more advanced and some of them struggling as we did. We were welcomed with open arms by a group calling themselves the Nova Corps. To our horror, we learn the galaxy itself is currently at war. Bildar is right in the path of the aggressors, a violent race called the Chitauri. Featured in Marvel's Avengers, the movie. We requested aid from our new allies, but their rescue force will soon be intercepted by a much larger Chitauri fleet. We have decided to rapidly burn our fuel reserves to reach the Chitauri first. In our naivete, we do not have weapons on the Starburst, but she is fast and she is built strong. We will ram their capital ship. Perhaps we can save our new friends. Know this, for a brief, incredible moment, Bildar found peace. We accomplished everything we set out to do. I pray our sacrifice will make a difference in our final hour. Did it?
Peter Quill, the insubordination of the assassin has become insufferable.
I'm doing exactly what we planned to do.
She is also quite contrarian.
You done gloating?
Oh, I am never done gloating.
I am Groot.
Yep, classic me.
All right. Oh, no.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Ooh, we got a dash move.
Didn't scare you, did I?
Yeah, I'm sure it's safe-ish. Safer than flying with Gamora anyway.
I heard that.
How many of these ships did you personally destroy?
Ooh, and we can dash and...
In this massive junkyard, filled with debris from both sides of the war.
All good, no worries. But watch your step, guys. This junk isn't as stable as we think.
That is one big mushroom.
There is a lot of dialogue in this game, and it seems as though, like, there's almost the expectation, if I really want to hear all of the dialogue, I kind of have to just sit back and wait for everybody to finish squabbling amongst themselves before moving on.
Take that, brittle stuff.
All right, so we probably don't have to worry about ammo, just heat.
Gross.
Nice splatter. Hey, 50 units says I can clear more of these suckers than you.
As if. Whoa, what the? Rocket, did you do that?
The scoreboard? You like it? Hacked it into your visor cover last time you took a snooze.
You hacked into my stuff?
Considering how many times I fixed the Flarkin thing, it might as well be my stuff. Optimal thumper placing distance should be just up ahead. I'm thinking right in front, through the giant hole where this ship's cockpit used to be. Well, that's grim. Yeah, try not to think about it. It's better not to wonder what happened to anyone working on these old wrecks. It was a long time ago anyways.
They're probably dead. A long time ago, after they rammed the ship. After discovering spaceflight, the first thing they did was participate in a war. Oh.
Amazing! I should have been recording. Bridge over. I want to see if he's alive. I don't know, but he's twitching. Flarkin, Scott Stain, Quill. You okay down there?
Scott Stain?
Yeah, just, thought I saw a shortcut.
Right.
Go ahead without me. I'll catch up.
Okay. There's a crapped out Nova Corps missile bay just on the other side. We'll meet you there.
Yellow and blue missile bay. Got it.
Oh, there's a lot of components.
Okay. Crawling.
Okay, what kind of... How does...
Through The old chip.
I'm guessing I do upgrades and later on. Need to lay off the Choga dogs or get a better alarm clock than Drax's face.
No big deal.
Easy there, Quill. Pretty sure nothing's gonna jump out at you. Except maybe me and Groot. That is exactly the kind of scrap we're looking for. Way to go, buddy. Don't be so modest. That was a great find.
Look, we are not here looking for scrap.
Now this brings back memories.
Is this a watch? You found a Ravager comm bracelet. Someone might have something interesting to say about it back on the Milano.
Hey, Drax, what makes you so sure this Hell Lady is gonna buy our monster?
Her name is Lady Hellbender, and her collection of rare creatures is outdone only by the wealth she showers on those who procure them.
Someone was paying top unit for weirdos. What? Trying to bring the whole place down, Quill?
Yes.
Got a thing.
I get it. First tool in the old toolbox.
Ooh, don't die, don't die, don't die.
That's a good goal.
Aw, hey, little guy.
Use. Oh, lock on.
Whoa, what the fuck?
You dead, Quill? We can hear your woodsy squeal even without the comm.
Ooh, I've got an even nicer dodge while locked on.
Crap, that's cheating. You guys should have seen that. It was this weird blobby thing. Not falling for this again.
Fantastic. Great. Great shot.
It's his fault for
One last
falling.
freaky eye thing.
Yo, Quill! You alright?
His signal is strong, so probably.
Stay back.
That doesn't sound good.
No, this
It's
is
like
fine.
bumping a zip.
He's fine!
Fantastic.
Everything okay over there?
Quill nearly got himself eaten. By a blob or something. Should have heard him squeal.
You must fight with dignity, Peter Quill.
Or at least die with it.
Not funny.
Oh no. Oh no.
How much of the war did you see, Rocket?
Only the bits that happened as I was doing other jobs. Great thing about a war, nobody was paying much attention. Me and Groot could do pretty much whatever we want.
You were a profiteer.
I was making the best of a bad situation.
Oh great. How did I even get stuck here?
How's Team Rocket doing down there?
All right, let's load the last checkpoint. Hopefully it's right after the fight. That would be nice and convenient. And hopefully it's not while being stuck in the wall. That would be less convenient. How's Team Rocket down here? All right, we're past the fight. Though it
It's good to
seemed
be doing physical labor again.
Kinda hard to believe you were a farmer.
I was a warrior, but working the soil can be as satisfying as battle.
I really doubt pulling weeds is as good as pulling heists.
all right. I'm guessing we're gonna need a lot of these components. Ooh, hold on. High damage range.
Quill, we got a lot riding on your gal pal's mystery monster tip. I hope she's legit. Like you could even tell if she had an honest face.
Trust in the plan, guys. Everything is checked out so far, right down to the mining ship. Put our thumpers in the right places, and we'll bag that monster.
Quill knows all about putting thumpers in the right place. And Mother of Scott!
Oh, hello.
Are you kidding me?
Has this place just been rapidly crashing into each other over the course of 12 years?
Okay, Groot?
Son of Schmag?
Fine, but we can't jump that.
You don't gotta jump. There's a sturdy support beam on this side. Get Groot to grow a bridge across. Just ask him nicely. He does it for me all the time.
All right, Groot. Let's see that cool vinyl thing. That's one hell of a party trick, big guy.
It's still 1-0.
Ship eaters. Oh, they're everywhere.
Hold on.
All right, back to business. Let's go. Boom. Right
Aha.
under your nose, Quill.
Still 3-1. Anybody's game.
All this firepower. Now it's all just scrap.
Groot, I found a hitch. Can you latch onto it?
Hey, Greenies. You see any blue and gold ships out there, you will let us know.
We have seen many such ships.
He means active ones. We haven't talked about what to do if we run into a Nova Corps patrol.
We'll restrain them until we are done here.
Bad idea. Those cops are all connected through their stupid helmets.
If they do spot us, all they have to do is close that barrier and we're stuck.
If you see cops, you get my ship out of here, even if it means leaving us behind.
Flark that!
Trust me, I've dealt with Nova Corps before, even helped them catch real criminals. I can talk my way out.
You think the Milano can outrun a fully powered Nova Centurion?
She's done it before.
Of course there ain't any plants.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, we're on a spaceship.
All right.
I'm pretty sure any plants would have died a long time ago.
Yep, one to go. Flark! No. No! Flark and Skaggy! Kratak and batteries fried, that's what's wrong. Maybe you put it down too hard.
Let's just find a solution.
The solution's a new battery, with a charge.
Okay, we're on what's left of a ship. Full of ship things. Gotta be things that power ship things around here, right? Hey! A huge power generator! How do we hook it up?
We don't! That thing would toast our little thumper.
Can't we condense the power through a routing funnel or something?
Don't
A
try
routing
to make
funnel?
up tech stuff. It's irritating. Find something else. Gamora, when are you gonna share your contacts and sources?
When will you share yours?
What? You know about all my guys.
Only that you've got a guy that makes the booms, you've got a guy who can reconstruct faces, you've got a guy who never says no.
Oh yeah, I love that guy. And hey, it ain't my fault I ain't no good with names, but I can always place a face. Unless my face guy gets a hold of them first.
Found something with a charge. Kinda looks like a spacey car battery.
Lusoid or xenon cell? Never mind. Let's try it. Bring it over to the middle here.
Okay. This thing isn't gonna zap me, right?
The chance is minuscule. At best. You'll be fine.
Like, how much does Peter Quill really know about space technology?
Here you go.
That'll do nicely. Just let
How
me
much do
take
any
a-
of these characters
I'll
really
do some
know?
tweaking once I see how much juice this thing puts out. So watch my back.
Watch it from what?
Larkin monster thing! Everyone get ready!
Rocket! Help me scramble some critters!
No, Scott! If I don't rewire this battery,
Ah.
it's gonna short circuit!
Groot is a vigorous defender, able to withstand high amounts of damage. He focuses on crowd control. His basic ability, Entangle, immobilizes enemies in a small area for a short amount of time.
Looks like it's all us, Groot! Sorry to burst your bubble! Keep him away from that missile, Groot!
If that thing was gonna blow, it happened already?
Oh no, even more dangerous bubbles.
For the heads up, bud. I hate bugs!
I don't think they're too fond of us either.
Easy for you to say. You've got a pointy stick. If I don't fix this thing,
Ooh, and we got a little bit of slowdown going on when we slide like a rock star. Which, out of all things, reminds me of the video game Wet.
good. Use that beer. Kill 'em all. How long does it take to shoot, Scott?
I prefer Traxton in my
All
method.
plugged in.
Wow, just in time.
I'd like to see you fix it next time. Come on, 2 down, 2 to go.
Oh, we still have more thumpers?
I don't see any way out of the missile bay except that passage, bud. Quill, we found a way out. Groot's wondering if the reward's gonna be worth all the risk we're taking for this job.
Oh
Me and
yeah.
Groot are nearly unkillable, but what if the rest of you don't make it out alive? If the 2 of us gotta lug that monster...
Guys, this job is a huge deal. It's for the freaking monster queen of Seknarf 9. She just doesn't know it yet. We pull this off, and we're...
Lady Hellbender's intergalactic monster anglers?
I do prefer that name, but the acronym is unwieldy.
No. We're still the Guardians of the Galaxy, but people will know
Lady
that name means
Hellbender's-
quality.
LH.
Man, that
M?
thing is ridiculous. Think it was a ship or a robot?
That's a Kree Sentry, a robot, but it would have been space-worthy. That ain't even the biggest one. They designed at least 5 experimental models twice that size. Plus half a dozen Mega Sentry prototypes, Star Stealth models with modified sneak attack parameters,
How do you know all this?
because they were my fellow experiments back on Half-World. Most of my parts came from the cybernetics hangar next to the door, so I got a sneak peek at all the new killbots. I could see the parts come and go from my my cage.
I didn't mean to open old wounds.
Most of them are just scars now anyways.
Yeah, and we get Rocket's backstory included in the game. But I forget when Guardians of the Galaxy 3 came out. Whether this would have been... Oh, son of a...
This old Kree tech gets me wondering, where would I be now if those blue butt-scuts managed to keep me locked into their half-world experiments? Yeah, chances are you'd be climbing over bits of me right now.
Ah, damn it.
I wasn't even a person to the worst of the Kree's mad scientists. More like a real smart walking gun.
A very talkative gun.
Yeah, that part was an accident. They tried to fix it a few times. The entire facility was the problem. I wish I'd gone back and blown it up before the end of the war.
All right, is there anything over here? Yeah, there is stuff. Oh,
Get a load of this, Rocket!
yeah.
Don't worry, I ain't even gotten serious yet. Any bets on what this monster's gonna look like?
Probably
How many legs? Like, more than 4?
It will be majestic.
What does that look like?
You shall see.
looks like a horrible monstrosity.
Groot, need you to shoot
A lot of
right into that eye socket.
gooey-looking flesh, big mouth,
Now,
lots
I
of
wanna
teeth.
see you do that to something in combat. Wait, is that... Yes! I'm about to win this bet, Quill!
You are? Are you really going to win this, Beth?
We're inside a giant robot head.
And I got robot parts inside my head.
You have robot parts inside.
Rocket scores!
Found a nest! Maybe this is the Parasite Clubhouse!
Groot. Oh, hold on.
Wonder how many big bot carcasses we find looking around the entire zone.
If it's a sentry you're looking at, we've seen at least 3 so far. Or at least 3 pieces.
I assume the large arm belonged to the large torso. The colors did correspond.
Well, I know what I'll be doing with my winnings. I'm saving up for our next stop on Contraxia to get one of those Zeronian massages.
You're so predictable.
Anything else for me to shoot? I think we've got a pretty good lead.
You know what, Quill? I think it's unfair. You got 2 guns, I got 1. I think my points should count double from now on.
That's cheating!
Also,
Then
you'd still be
lose the
losing.
second pistol. All right, Thumper goes there, Quill.
It's not gonna piss off every critter around, right?
Sorry, Quill. Not taking no chances after the last one. I got it tested real quick.
Not again.
Ah, more blobs. More blobs.
I only flipped the switch on and off to see if it started.
Yeah,
Gotta love that kill radius.
Ooh, nice. Rocket is a weapons expert who attacks from a distance. He focuses on damaging multiple targets at a time. His basic ability, Cluster Flark Bomb, deals moderate damage to everything in the impact area. So yeah, see what I mean?
Not a chance. I've gotten way more.
how are there this many of them?
About to be 1 less.
Hold on, I need to check something out real quick.
Easy for you to say. You've got a pointy stick.
I just realized, yeah, it definitely is even more like the video game Wet. Because in Wet, like, you could do a Rockstar slide across the floor.
Oh, yeah.
Your character has
Nice the lot of you. Look out.
2 guns. Generally only fires 1 gun at a time when you're not doing style tricks.
Appreciate the confidence in my work, but yes, I got all these toys. I'm just dying to use.
Darn it! I thought we were safe!
But when you're sliding, you're doing the Rockstar slide, your character does
Don't gawk at it. Shoot it.
Very helpful, thanks!
You're welcome. Now stop.
does both guns at the same time.
At least they make a good splat!
It is indeed satisfying.
Okay, and one of the things that, like,
See? I
another
knew you'd get it.
reason why I would say it's better to organize yourself after, like, a single combatant as to multiple ones is it definitely helps you with focus. Like, if you look at Final Fantasy VII, I've only played the remake, not the Rebirth. And I'm just talking about the remake specifically because it's real-time gameplay.
Stop him short, Groot! Bombs away, Rocket! How are there this many
But, like, you
of
can
them?
switch between different characters to play as, but the game incentivizes you to play as one more than the other simply because of how you build up your limit meters.
Not a chance. I've gotten way more.
Man, I just want this jacket!
Watch it, Quill. That slime is not a good time.
Nice splatter, Rocket!
I know, right? What was that?
Ah.
5 points.
You've received an ability point. Use whatever that button is called to access the Guardians menu and unlock your first ability.
We'll meet you at the mining ship.
Alright, let us unlock Vantage Point. Star-Lord initiates a prolonged burn of his jet boots, rising to a tactically advantageous position to give orders or attack enemies. Alright. And now we've still got one more thumper to place.
Peter Quill, the double agent is trying to lull me into a false sense of security.
Right. And the moment you drop your guard, I'll strike.
Aha! So you admit it.
You got me. Plans are foiled.
Yeah, she's definitely going to betray you now while inside this... She went all this way just to betray you here.
All right, mining rig is right there. Of course it's secure. As secure as a broke-down Shatari shipwreck's ever gonna be.
Come on, Groot. We need to get across here. And Rocket wouldn't put you at risk, right?
Also,
That's right. I've always got
Star-Lord, why don't you use your jets to cross?
Nah, it just looks unstable like everything else in here. Don't get your twigs in a bundle.
Oop, there's more parasites.
The Resin can hold a stupid warship. I'm telling you, it's totally safe. See? I'll even prove it. Huh? Look at this.
Rocket?
Oh, fuck.
Guys, jump!
No! No! Ah! Groot! Groot!
Groot! Buddy, you're okay!
Fine. You flarking piece of moldy driftwood! You could have died saving me! I love you too, you selfless son of a jog. Come on, Quill. He says he'll meet us at the mining ship. I don't want to make him wait.
All right.
That's it? We're not going after him?
He says it's fine. We'll meet him later.
Team Rocket, is everything okay?
Oh yeah, Team Rocket is great.
His radio must have broke when he fell.
What happened to your timber companion?
He ain't Timber. He's alive.
Groot just took a different path. He must have fell and broke his radio.
Yeah, that's it.
Why take a different path?
Team Rocket over. Hope that got rid of him. Sounds like Green Team's off our backs. Now we can stop worrying about that dumb accident. Groot's fine anyways. There's nothing to worry about. Not like I could have prevented that old rusted ship from keeling over.
Whatever, right? Like you said, Groot's fine. Everything is fine.
Exactly.
I can hear the confidence in your voice.
Sure, fine.
So much confidence, really.
Man, if that afterburner kicked on right now, we'd be toast.
Let's hope it don't, because we have to find a way through this thing.
Ah, this turbine's right in the way. Gotta get through it. These things open up to let gas through, right?
Yep. You saying we're the gas?
Today we are, if we can get it open.
We need it to pass some gas.
There's a drone access tunnel over here.
Too bad we don't got a drone.
Can you squeeze in there?
Knew it. Rocket, fix the thing. Rocket, clean up the mess. Rocket, crawl into the mystery hole.
See anything?
Yeah, a manual override.
Team Rocket, we hit a snag. One of our separate points was covered in resin, so we're gonna fly around and scout another spot.
Just make sure the new spot's as close as possible to the original one. Because of maps and angles.
Oh.
Great. Another turbine.
Yeah, that is how these things are usually built. Floor! It's stuck on something!
Yeah, probably all that. Of course, you have to make the pew pew noises while you're shooting the blasters.
Someone's been practicing.
Come on, let's get out of here.
We're back on track. The mining ship ain't too far.
Think Groot's already ahead of us?
Maybe. Hope he didn't get distracted.
Oh,
Grab!
It wasn't me this time, I swear!
One for me!
That
Oh, hello.
Larkin, son of a...
I told you I saw them.
Great timing. How did you guys?
Good to see you two. But you're gonna want to cross the ship as fast as you can. We're seeing a lot of movement.
Yeah, Scott's getting real violent out here.
Ah,
Just try to
Rocket's getting more points.
That's not gonna be an option soon.
This position is untenable.
Drax says incoming. Watch out. Hang on.
Have you perished, Peter?
Nope, I'm still alive somehow.
I'm taking her out of here.
Okay, maybe this job is a little bit too dangerous, but we're still in too deep.
Stop walking around, man! Really? Well, this way!
Team Rocket. Did you make it inside?
Yeah, all in one piece.
Also, why is it Team Rocket, not Team Star-Lord?
Meet you in a tick.
How long is a tick?
It's nice and cozy in here.
Not so much when you can't see in the dark.
I think I felt the panel. Yeah, there's wiring in there.
Crap!
What?
My visor went supernova. Is it broken?
Overloaded, sounds like. Must be some kind of residual energy in here.
Residual or residual?
Come on. Larkin tensor joint, just neat. Wiggle the... Okay, so life support's moving back up. What's it look like out there?
Is it battle? Oh, does Battlestar Galactica, is that the one that says frack?
Quill, you okay?
Yeah, it's just... Man.
Is that the monster?
Well, that's concerning.
What was that?
It's a swarm of old cleaner bots. Maybe.
Old cleaner bots.
You don't know.
Is this Groot? Groot, it was you all along. Who would have expected this?
You okay, buddy?
Yes, we're still friends. Even though I just tried to kill you. So what was up with Shiny?
Sorry about the shooting.
Yeah, thought you were that freaky thing we accidentally released.
We saw some cleaner bots accidentally at a distance. We're totally all right. They just ran away when it saw us, right, Quill? And I'm glad you're safe too.
Yep, just a freaky floating creature. Nothing to worry about.
Nothing to worry
Speaking of
about.
freaky creatures. Want to bet Green Team's having trouble parking the ship?
I think I'm done with bets for today.
Yeah, you and me both. Let's just get to the rendezvous point.
Nobody won. It was just an excuse to shoot stuff.
I mean, I won. Ah.
Hey, you guys get the Milano parked somewhere safe? Guys?
Maybe they got tired of hearing you yak.
This place gives me the creeps.
No. There we go. All right, now I can try that again. There we go.
Witcherago job. Quill's dumb enough to lead us into a trap, but don't sweat it. Ain't nobody knows we're here.
Well, except for the girl that Peter was talking to. She probably knows that we are here.
Are that way, but we'll have to find a way around the rubble.
I'll try to find a side passage.
Nope.
What do you mean, what kind of mining ship? A mining ship. Cut rock, extract resources.
Do you see any rock? Or mining equipment for that matter?
Well, no.
Hmm.
Hey, Quill! Groot says there might be something behind the big unit over here.
There's a doorway behind that big thing. Someone help me push it.
I'm pretty sure, like, Groot could probably take care of it by himself.
Look at this old beauty. A table. This is a vintage Model T engineering workbench. They don't make them sturdy like that no more. Hey, come on, Quill. Let's see if this beauty still works. Maybe I can fix up your gear. Hey, hand me that part.
Ah, alright. With Rocket's help, use a workbench to craft parts. Craft perks. Available perks are displayed when you activate it. Each perk requires specific components to craft.
Wrote on what thing? What? You're telling me you just surfed it over?
Let's see. Negate cooldown period due to element guns overheating. Alright.
Ta-da!
What is the benefit of scanning enemies? I wouldn't mind having an increased shield regeneration rate. So actually, let's do the tactical scan. Maybe that'll help us.
One shiny upgrade, nice and crafted.
And
Small marvel crafted.
your visor is now able to scan enemies in combat. Scanning an enemy provides clues as to how to defeat them. Time slows down while you're scanning an enemy.
Yeah, there's a way through if we can clear out that crud.
Ooh, I've got a Gears of War reload.
And,
Rapid reload allows you to cancel your element gun's cooldown and deal extra damage. Again, Gears of War. Firing repeatedly causes overheating. Upon green zones appear on the cooldown gauge, pressing RT with the marker in this zone cancels the overheat. Nice.
All right, let's squeeze our way out of here.
oh, after you.
No, you go first. I'll cover your back.
Seems a little wobbly. You guys hang back a sec.
Well, Scott.
Oh, hello.
This place is crawling with ugly. Guys, I'm not alone down here.
You gotta deal with it. Pull the way around.
Holy crap! This is the most punchable thing I've ever seen.
Weak individually but dangerous storm, highly vulnerable to melee attacks.
What?
French fried and petrified.
Oh, good. Louis box.
Alright, so we got combos.
Man, Rocket, you really missed out. That was amazing.
Team Rocket! Finally. We couldn't hear you before. Something about the mining ship's been messing up our comms.
It's definitely not the strange creature.
And Quill fell down another hole.
Another one. I'm parking in Milano, but Drax is out there searching for you.
Maybe you'll find Quill before we do. We're trying to catch up to him.
Guys, we really need to get better at the buddy system.
She is not my buddy. I will find you, Peter Quill. Describe your surroundings.
Old metal, old mining equipment, just old.
Noted.
So long, buddy. I'm not your buddy,
Bunch of stuff
pal.
to mine.
What was it?
I don't know, weird cubey hunks of rock or metal.
What did we get out of that? Oh.
I wonder if Rocket knows what this is.
You found a spinal control unit. Rocket might have something interesting to say about it back in the Milano.
Peter, make some noise so we can find you.
Drax? Drax!
Hey, you want to mute your comms if you're gonna scream your lungs out?
No. Alright, so I definitely do need a good helping of components.
Hello?
Oh, hello.
Another freaky thing!
How freaky? Kill it!
You read my mind! Get fried, Marshmallow Man!
Do not finish the fight too quickly here, Quill!
I can barely scratch it!
Kill it harder!
Some enemies have a stagger bar, making them more resistant to damage. Their stagger bar is always placed below the health bar. Filling it completely will momentarily cripple them.
I'm killing it as hard as I can!
Peter Quill, make your position known!
You're close! Over here!
Peter Quill, hide behind me! I will protect you!
Nobody's hiding!
Destroy my enemies! Ah. Drax is a durable brawler, able to take on many enemies at once. He specializes in staggering enemies impervious to regular attacks. His basic ability, Destroy, deals light damage and heavy stagger.
Their soft flesh is primed for slicing!
Man, I missed you, Drax!
Peter, Drax, where are you? Is that your blaster?
Sure did.
Save some for me.
Not gonna be a problem.
Yeah, there seems to be a lot of them. Ah, it's Gamora.
My turn!
Mitchell!
Order up! I just love hearing their shells crack!
Gamora is a skilled assassin who swiftly eliminates their targets. She delivers quick, high-damage attacks. Her basic ability, Deadly Strike, deals heavy damage to a single enemy. Nice. So basically, okay, so you got Groot, who does control, Rocket, who does damage to a group, Gamora, who does high damage, and Drax, who does high stagger.
You greenies found Quill yet?
Found and saved.
Hey,
Go on ahead then. We'll catch up. Just making a pit stop.
I parked the Milano near the last thumper spot. We'll head that way and keep an eye out for you.
how's my baby?
You can see for yourself if we can get back up there.
Like, I've got rocket boots.
I could
Yet
make
there-
it up there, but we're gonna need something for you two to climb up on.
It is a wonder the nimble assassin has not abandoned us already.
Drax.
At least he called me nimble.
Was not intended as a compliment.
Good enough, though.
Let's see that fancy footwork, Gamora.
Bet you can't do this.
That is physically impossible.
Drax, think you can heft that container?
Behold the might of a Catathian warrior!
Where are we gonna... Oh, over there. That, I guess that's good.
Right there's good.
Understood. Remember this moment should you ever think of crossing me, assassin.
I'll remember how slowly you moved.
I'll remember how you carried that brick.
Oh, yeah, good for you. Stealing if it's abandoned. Wait. Oh, Flark.
Rocket.
Not now, Quill.
Did the Nova Corps show up? It sounds like the Nova Corps showed up. Ow.
Need your muscles again, Drax.
Certainly.
Can you put that, like, right there?
Right about there.
I am on my way.
Excellent. Thank you.
Drax, this one's all you. You can place it there.
Done.
All right. Now we can get back on the path.
Rocket.
Perhaps he has located our monster.
We don't even know what it looks like. The intel was extremely vague.
It wasn't vague, it was rushed. It's probably some cute little...
Nightmarish abomination.
Lady Hellbender is a renowned warrior. An ideal specimen would reflect that strength.
Like I said, something scary.
I disagree. Strength is endearing. My little Camaria and her mother Hovat were two of the strongest people who ever lived.
Maybe we would have gotten along.
I bet it's something cute. Women dig the cute stuff, right?
Yes. All women in the entire universe get weak in the knees when they see something fluffy.
Lady Hellbender is an exceptional female. She would desire only the most worthy of pets.
You've never seen a baby otter playing with its hands.
I cannot refute this.
After the Chitauri destroyed our outpost, we journeyed for 15 rotations to reach the healer. Every night was harder than the next as Jixelim's breathing worsened. Or would it be Ixlim? We could find nothing medically wrong with him. The Chitauri assault had damaged his mind and he was simply giving up. After he'd led us through so many battles, we weren't about to let him go out this way. Not like this. Not like this. We found his church aboard one of its converted mining ships. The line was long, but the excitement was palpable. Each time we advanced, we could hear screams of joy at the front of the crowd. When it was our turn, we approached this gold-skinned miracle worker. I do not have the proper vocabulary to describe him, but it is the closest we have ever been to divinity. The healer pressed his hands against Xilim's forehead and whispered to him. Our friend's eyes widened and he took a deep breath for the first time since he fell in battle. Oxo be praised, he was healed. Xilim has been distant on a return trip. We believe he is simply dealing with his near-death experience. We hope he will be himself once again soon. I'm pretty sure your friend is dead. I don't remember enough about that group.
Why do you think the monster was drawn to this ship of all places?
Sustenance, no doubt.
Maybe the ship's engines are still vibrating after all these cycles.
Whoa!
Well, you got some timing. We got company.
All right.
Is this from the last thumper?
We haven't even tasted yet. Your food for our quarry is not be far behind.
Let's just focus on not becoming food ourselves.
Yep, damn it. I got stuck on architecture.
You're right, this isn't working.
Damn it.
It's like we woke up the whole ship.
Huddle. When your huddle gauge is full. Trigger the huddle with... When filled, call a huddle to reset the odds.
Guys, huddle up!
It feels like they're everywhere, laughing at us.
And yet, we cannot retreat.
No one wants to retreat, big guy, but I gotta say, it's fucking scary out there, Quill.
Flarknard's on the field, danger on all sides. Then it's time we stand and face it, and make sure they're nullified. Are we heroes to be laughed at? No! I'll laugh at them instead. Who's with me?
Today, I am the destroyer.
Great!
Huddle succeeded. Huddles have 3 possible outcomes. You motivated the team by answering correctly. Both you and the Guardians get a damage boost. Had you chosen wrong, only you would have gotten it. Win, lose, or say nothing, all Guardians are resurrected. Okay, so basically the only... That sounds like there's only 2 outcomes. Not 3. Like, one outcome, you and the Guardians get a damage boost. The other outcome, only you get a damage boost. But regardless of which, all Guardians resurrected.
I will destroy you all!
Sounds like Drax is having fun.
I'm with you, bud! Let's squash this guy! Ah! That one got everywhere!
Excellent.
Sick of Drax!
Incoming!
This is how it's done.
We're just killing party favors!
Another serving of pain from Drax! I love it!
Glorious! Bring on our monster!
Alright, can I get another... I don't think so. Oh, I have to actually buy their ability points too, or abilities as well.
I am engorged with the thrum of battle.
Didn't need to hear that.
Come on, last
Yeah, we don't need to know about how engorged you are on the
senses
thrum of
are
battle.
fine-tuned to measure even the tiniest vibrations.
Really?
No, I'm tracking it on my display.
The Milano should be right on the other side of this door. It was open when I came through here.
Who says I tripped on something? Murder Mom probably closed the door behind her.
It looks like it's still got some juice. Give it a go, Rocket.
Murder Mom?
Genius at work.
You are a miracle worker, man.
This tech was built by people who make holes in giant floating space rocks.
I have to say, that is an immaculate parking job.
Thanos never tolerated imperfection.
Never been a problem for Quill. Yeah. This is it. Last spot.
Can't wait to be out of
Okay,
here. This
Groot,
place
you
feels
can be a
like
little
it's
more
about to
gentle with
collapse
that.
on itself.
I cannot wait to meet our monster.
I thought you were mostly interested in meeting the buyer.
She is a respectable collector.
Is it working?
Yeah, don't worry, Sunshine. Ow!
Is it, doing it?
What?
It appears to be broken.
Ain't nothing broke. That's the sound it's supposed to make.
What sound?
You can't hear that.
Hear what?
Our monster has arrived.
I see it.
Good. Oh, crap, the door,
That'll work.
works. Let's catch our
I don't know,
monster.
that still has a lot of gaps.
Man, that thing's fast!
Don't let it get behind you. It could be poisonous.
Lady Hellbender will pay extra if it's
Ah.
poisonous.
One less thing to hide behind.
Well,
Maybe with Groot?
Hit him down, Groot!
A space llama.
What the flark is that?
Definitely not a monster.
Adorable. It's more matted than an Asgardian goat.
We cannot present this pathetic creature to the monster queen of Sector 9. She will laugh at us.
Maybe we can use it as bait.
I knew those thumpers wouldn't work.
What? My thumpers are state-of-the-art. Musclehead's the one who rushed at the first thing that came through the door.
My head is not made of muscle.
It is made of bone and... oh, never mind. What was that?
You guys seeing what I'm seeing?
How do we capture that?
Yes. Now that is a monster.
A Conti.
Alright. Enough with the warm-up. Time to catch us a real monster. Let's get
Nice pose.
What in hell's name is that?
Definitely not cleaner bots.
Okay, never mind. Akanti is dead.
The whole place is crapping out. We gotta get out of here, now!
Curse these volatile ruins!
Tracks, go!
I guess we're gonna have to settle with the space llama. Okay, what did we accidentally free? Ooh, is this...
Hold on to your butts, people! Rocket, hit the music!
On it!
Focus on flying, Peter.
Someone play this man a song!
Now we're talking!
Watch the ship!
I'm watching!
You ain't! Drax, what are you doing?
I am holding my buttocks as Peter Quill instructed.
Watch it.
Someone give me a hand.
Ah,
Right?
How about one upside the head?
Heads up.
We have debris incoming! Blow it away, Quill!
consider it done.
Time to thread the needle.
Don't even think about it!
Quickest way through is through.
You're dying with a
I mean, it's
guilty
not
conscience,
exactly the
assassin.
safest way through.
Don't you get goo on my ship!
My shit.
Oh, that's it. Let me drive. You're gonna get us killed.
We're not dead yet.
Maybe we are, and this is hell.
Do not be ridiculous. This place lacks the eternal frost of Sarduth.
Your hell is frozen?
The Tathians do not like to be cold.
Try putting on a shirt.
See? Peace
Okay.
out.
Groot says watch out!
Yeah, thanks for the heads up.
Okay, the banter in this game is definitely excellent.
You want me to take the controls?
No.
Oh, I got this.
Clearly!
Watch it! Don't get us killed, Quill. There's still so much stuff I want to steal.
Ah,
We ain't gonna make it. Hit the blue button!
What blue button?
The one for the secret boosters I added!
Can you please stop adding things while I'm asleep?
Punch it, Peter!
Now is not the time for hand-to-hand combat.
it's always the time for hand-to-hand combat, Drax.
Oh, fuck yeah! Definitely a fan of the blue button.
There's Scott on all sides. We ain't gonna make it!
We'll make it.
It'll be fine.
Ready?
Stay on target. Stay on target.
Home stretch.
Our last breath!
Yeah! And that's what I call a win, people.
How's that a win? Our monster just got eaten.
Whatever you can fly away from.
Means you screwed up because you had to fly away from it.
But you're still alive. Did we get zapped by the Nova Core?
Don't be Nova Core, please don't be Nova Core, please don't be Nova Core.
It is Nova Core.
Damn it. And all it took was one zap for Hala's Hope to zap us.
That's a patrol ship. Designation, Hala's Hope.
Did you say Hala's Hope?
There's this thing I gotta do. I'll be right back.
We need to get rid of that animal. Now.
The space llama?
I'm serious, Peter. If it stays on the ship, we all go to prison.
No one's going to jail. It's a harmless space llama thingy.
Harmless? Remember Inakubi?
Not really, no.
That's because they scorched the planet because an idiot smuggled in an Exelon.
I will eject the beast into space.
Whoa, 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 whoa. We're not ejecting anything. It'll make us look guilty.
It could be carrying Zephron's disease.
Which is why Drax is gonna hide in the secret cargo compartment behind Groot's plants.
Peter, Jason, Quill.
Really? My middle name? Hey, Corell! How you doing? How
You
long's
don't
it
have to
been?
call me
2
by my
years?
full name. I definitely am
Good.
not in trouble.
Tanning?
This is a new low, Peter. Even for you.
Corell, I swear it's not what it looks like.
That you're a junker trespassing in the most restricted area of space, who consorts with thieves and murderers, apparently.
Hey, killing people for money ain't murder, lady.
Nice to see you too, Corel.
Come on, Corell. You know me. We've been to hell and back. Sure, I've done some shady stuff since the war, like really shady stuff.
Like you don't have to,
I just caught you pink-handed, leaving the quarantine zone.
Technically, yes, but we weren't scavenging.
Right.
Peter Quill, I found these items in the space that you told me about. There was not enough room for both the other thing and these.
okay,
Peter
that's
Quill.
fine.
Of planet C-53, under Galactic Law ZXB-47, I am putting you and your crew under arrest for
Actually, can I call you back?
What?
Please tell me that is not a crate of super illegal tech.
It is a crate of super illegal tech, which also happens to be very valuable.
Really?
What? We're on a Ravager ship. Even the Flarkin bulkheads are stolen.
Well, we can't fit both in the compartment.
I will eject the crate into space.
Eject the crate and I melt your face! The Milano's weapon systems are 4 generations behind, Quill. We need that tech, more than we need some stupid farm animal.
That farm animal could be a Class 3 biohazard. You want to end up in the kiln?
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna look this up. What is the difference between hiding the llama hide the animal or the tech? So if you hide the tech, you will be fined, but you get access to homing missiles. If you hide the llama, you still are going to be fined. You just don't get the homing missiles. I'm going to hide the llama. That's what I think I was going to do.
Hide the llama.
What? What about my stuff?
Rocket, I know Corell. I'm pretty sure I can get her to go easy on us about the tech, but a potential biohazard? Man, I'm good, but I'm not that good.
You slept with a cop?
She wasn't a cop at the time. The point is, we were close. You just have to trust me. I am Groot. And that would be your boarding party.
Hala's Hope, Nova Corps star frigate, currently patrolling the quarantine zone somewhere in the Andromeda Galaxy.
Silence, prisoner. No time to meet with law-breaking pirates like you.
That's just it. We're not pirates. We're legally incorporated heroes for hire.
Yeah, that's right. You check those records, Buckethead. Nova Corps licensing permit 67398-2.
Gardeners of the Galaxy?
No. Rocket!
So I let Groot fill out the paperwork. I fixed it with an addendum.
Not the most well-known heroes you could hire, but definitely in the top 5 of most awesome names. Contributing members. Groot, a Flora Colossus. Last of his kind, fearless in a firefight, an awesome best friend. Rocket, bona fide super genius and a wizard with explosives. Definitely not a raccoon. Gamora, adopted daughter of Thanos, deadliest woman in the galaxy. Need we say more?
I feel like we had this in the
Drax
movie.
the Destroyer, convicted serial murderer and galactic war hero, often grumpy. Last and definitely least, Peter Jason Quill.
No description.
That's it? That's all you wrote?
It was a character limitation.
Sorry, excuse me, I just need to...
Cadet Gold, what are you doing here?
Oh, you don't know? Really? It says right here. Prisoner processing training. I'm your official trainee.
Aren't you a little young for the Corps?
Aren't you a little old for that hairdo?
I should check with the captain.
No. No. She definitely signed off on this. You know how thorough she is about signing stuff? And if I may, sir, the real concern here is Regulation 7A regarding prisoner footgear. That one's jet boots are in clear violation.
Aw, but my jet boots are cool.
Good work, Cadet Gold.
Great. There goes Plan B.
We don't need a plan B. I got this.
No, you do not got this, pirate. I got this. Now fall in line.
Time to go, prisoners.
Watch the jacket.
Cadet Gold, you know the arrest protocols?
All memorized, sir. First thing we do...
First thing you do is apologize. We're legitimate business-like folk on legitimate-like business.
We're not
Legitimate like business?
illegal space. Illegal.
Stop helping.
You said we were not.
Everyone just do what they say. When I see Corral, I'll explain...
The captain isn't going to see you.
Hold it right here. Is there a problem?
Yes, no faith energy, no power. No power, no containment. A single spark.
Techs are looking at it. They say that.
They cannot even fathom. How can they fix what they cannot understand?
Put the Grand Unifier's mind at ease. Run the scanners again.
What the flark is a Grand Unifier?
Grand Unifier Raker, leader of the Church of Universal something.
Okay, you don't even know
Floating
either.
dead in the quarantine zone. Looking for God.
All right, pirates, let's go.
We caught him just like we caught you.
Difference is, I know the captain. As I was saying, you just tell the captain that I...
Mom explicitly said she doesn't want to see you.
Yeah, Quill.
Wait. Did she just say mom?
Admit it that you know nothing.
Just to be
No,
super clear
you
on the
mustn't
mom
touch
thing.
That.
Hold on! Quill! Hold on to something, Quill!
Ah, damn it. I pushed it too soon. My bad.
My
Hold on! Quill! Hold on to something, Quill!
There we go. Quick time event succeeded.
Hey, kiddo, you there? Nova girl!
Yeah, I think so. Let me just see if I can...
Hold on! My shy. Get my... Get boots! You that gold, was it?
Nikki?
Oh, it's nice to meet you, Nikki. Okay, Nikki, here's the plan. You're gonna jump and grab my legs while I hold on for dear life.
That doesn't sound like...
Trust me, kiddo. We got this. See? This isn't weird at all.
Thank you. I still get fined after this?
Mom wouldn't be impressed if I lost my first prisoner.
Your mom, right?
Come on. We need to get out of here. There's a blast door around the corner. We'll be safe there. Here.
Alright, I'm gonna stop here for the night. Got any suggestions for something to play next? Leave it in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have yourselves a good night.
Would it help if I said please?
You think,
I can't do this by myself. Thanks for jumping after me, by the way.